Hey there, this is Ryan Adams, your Vice President of Government Affairs here at the Birmingham Association of Realtors. And today we're going to discuss political action committees. Now, political action committees can be a little bit controversial at times. Some of us hear that word and we very much get an emotional response to it. They can be confusing. So I want to take a few minutes today to explain to you the differences in RPAC, BARPAC, and ultimately where your money goes once you have invested it into this PAC. You'll notice I say the word invest. I don't say donate. I don't say contribute. This is an investment. And when we make an investment, what are we hoping to get? We are hoping to get a return on it. And in this particular instance, when you invest into RPAC, when you invest into BARPAC, you are going to get a return in good advocacy work and good candidates elected to public office. So what is RPAC and BARPAC? These are political action committees supporting realtor-friendly candidates, realtor-friendly issues. We're going out there, we're going to start making a more aggressive stance for candidates and for issues that are out there. What do these PACs do for you? Well, when you invest into one of these political action committees, those monies are then invested in political campaigns. Candidates for office are carefully selected to make sure that they match up with what our legislative agenda is, that they're open to it, they're not hostile to it. They understand our perspective. They are right on private property rights. They are right on fair housing. They are right on taxation. We are going to put money into those races to get those people across the finish line so that we have got reliable, friendly candidates in office. We're going to turn those candidates into elected officials. There's somebody out there right now that says there's too much money in politics. And, I hate to say this, but I actually agree with you. There's a lot of money out there in politics. But it would be negligent to the point of malpractice if we did not play by the rules as they are currently stipulated. If we just said, we're not going to invest, we're not going to get political, we're not going to invest money in campaigns, we are leaving ourselves to be sitting ducks for our people that don't necessarily have our best interest at heart. It is important that we realize that these PACs exist just to make sure that we are having the right people elected to office that are going to be true realtor champions for us moving down the line. So let's talk about RPAC. RPAC, you'll see that when you pay your annual bar dues in January, when that invoice is posted to your account, there is a voluntary RPAC investment of $35 placed on that invoice. You do not have to pay that. You'll notice I just said it is a voluntary investment. If you don't want to pay it, it is incumbent upon you to log into the system, opt out of the RPAC investment, and then process your payment manually. The Birmingham Association of Realtors has a policy that there is no refund given on political contributions. Of that $35, here's what happens to it once you have made that payment. 30 cents on every dollar, roughly $10.50 out of that $35 is earmarked for us to use here at the local level for municipal and countywide races. 40 cents on every dollar, roughly $14 of the $35 fair share investment, goes to the Alabama Association of Realtors to use for the offices, for the candidates that fall under their purview, which in Alabama is all the constitutional officers, all 140 members of the Alabama legislature. The remaining 30 cents, the remaining $10.50, goes to the National Association to use for federal offices, United States House, United States Senate. That's how every dollar is broken down. That's how that $35 investment is broken down. Just in case you're a little challenged with math like I am sometimes, it's important to realize that $35 once a year, that is less than one dime a day for your investment. So when you're thinking about you don't want to pay the $35, you don't think you want to do that, you don't want to get involved politically, that is one dime a day is all that fair share investment breaks out to. Conversely, there's BARPAC. Now, BARPAC's a little bit different. Birmingham Association of Realtors Political Action Committee. A $40 fair share investment is assessed as part of your MLS fees every July. Of that $40, 100% of that $40 stays right here in the jurisdiction of the Birmingham Association of Realtors. That money is used to support candidates, to support issues that are out there right here. No split. The money stays right here at home, right where it belongs, here at home, supporting our homegrown candidates. People ask me why the two PACs run. Our PAC is structured in such a way that we can only make direct contributions to candidates that are running for office. BARPAC exists so that we could make direct contributions, but we also could run mail pieces. We could run phone banks. We can run polling. We can pay for all of those campaign services out of BARPAC. Now, BARPAC is 100% legally compliant. Information is out there, filed with the Secretary of State, but ultimately it allows us more flexibility in our advocacy work on the campaign side of things. It allows us to be a bit more flexible in what we go after, who we go after, what issues we're championing, and what methods are available to us to make that happen. So why should you be investing in these PACs? Well, number one of the ones that's out there is COVID Essential Service Declaration. Through the relationships that we had developed through ARPAC, realtors and the real estate industry were allowed to continue to work throughout the pandemic simply because we had the relationships, we had the credibility, we had the access to the people who made those decisions. The National Flood Insurance Program's reauthorization, that program, had it been allowed to lapse, it's estimated that thousands upon thousands of real estate transactions every day would have been ground to a halt. On the state level, the extension of the Alabama First-Time Homebuyer Savings Account, a huge win for the homeowners of the state of Alabama, or home buyers of the state of Alabama. Ultimately, though, let me just say this. People feel like they're saving something when they check that box and opt out of that $35 or that $40 investment. And here's the thing. One bad ordinance at the City Hall, one bad piece of legislation in Montgomery, one bad decision in Washington, D.C. can cost you more than a lifetime of dues. So when you think of it that way, making these investments, making these things, it's a great insurance policy to make sure that the advocacy department has the necessary resources to keep the industry going. Thank you.